tonight we're going to be looking at our new parts that we have for the Calypso Clone. So let's go in and check it out now. As you can see, we have the engine hoist over here on the car, so we're going to go ahead and unbox everything that we've got. I want to show you guys what all we have for the Calypso Clone, because trust me, it's a lot of stuff. I am sick and tired of this car being a spin box or being scared that something's going to break, right? Suspension wise or something like that. We're going to go ahead and solve these problems, at least for now. Later on, we're going to have to do some serious upgrades, but for right now, I'm going to unbox this stuff. We're going to talk about what we got and the plans for the car. But before we do that, big shout out to Cobras, LXs, and GTs. Look at this. This is sweet right here. Check it out. That's right. So he hooked me up with two shirts. We've got a black and we've got a blue. The blue is awesome. But you guys know I don't usually wear blue because car guy. All right, let's go ahead and unbox what we got. Big shout out. I do appreciate you sending that. There we go. Okay, let's turn this around. Let's change the colors back to a normal color. Let's go ahead and open this first package up. Now, all of the stuff came from LMR. I did purchase this. This is not a sponsored video, but as you all know, I love some LMR, and they always work with us on the channel. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what we got. And first off, there we go. So what do we have here, guys? Well, it is a rear coilover kit for the car. What? Why do we have, what are the O-rings for, guys? I swear to you, I have no clue what the O-rings are for. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Anyway, here you go. Here are our sleeves. So here are caps and our sleeves right here. Now, we're not going to do this tonight. We're not going to be installing this, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have rear coilovers for the car, and we're going to be putting those on here pretty soon. Now, these are the coilover kit. Notice I did my little hand quotes right there because it's not an actual coilover, but this is more like your budget coilover. And everything I've read, everything I've seen, everybody I've ever talked to says that these work just fine. So, Viking springs, I want to say I went, yep, 125 in the back. So these are going to be super light spring. Hopefully get this car to work and hook. As you all know, we already have the 10-way shocks in the back. So we have the strange 10-way adjustable shocks. Pretty cool. All right, what's next? What do we want to open? Let's open this. This is actually not for the Calypso. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably for the Retro Fox. Either way, we got it. Let's open it up. I say that, I honestly don't know what it is. You know, I love all of my kids, I really do. The kids will rob you blind. Andrew, I let him borrow, or use, I say let him borrow, I really gave it to him, honestly, truth be known. But this is my story, and I'm gonna tell it the way I wanna tell it. Andrew stole all the stuff from me. So I had to buy all new boot, assembly, shift knob, and all that. No, seriously though, we put all that stuff in Andrew's car, and I'm in need of some more. So this will get us going with the, which one? The Retro Fox has all the stuff in it. I can't remember. I have to swap stuff out between cars. Now I don't have to. Got everything right here. So that's really cool. We'll be doing that pretty soon. I'm trying, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to make this a super long unboxing, but. And look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So these are our tubular A-arms, all of our bushings and everything else, guys. This is going to be, oh, I didn't realize it came with ball joints. Cool, I didn't even realize that. But this will be going with the other part. I'm sure you guys can already guess what is in the other box. And as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna go ahead and talk about why we chose to do this. Look, guys, we're already 6 minutes in. I'm just gonna make it its own video. So let's unbox this and let's just talk about the game plan for the Calypso in this video. And then what I'll do, once I get some help, once Andrew and Hunter get over here, we'll video the car, us working on it, installing this stuff, and that'll be the other video. So I apologize, I didn't have any intentions of the unboxing being this long, but it is what it is. A lot of stuff, guys, a lot of stuff. This is our K-member. Man, that looks good. This is the UPR K-member, and these are just, yeah, these are just empty boxes here. So they package this thing up really, really nice. So I'm not gonna pull this out just yet. Well, screw it, you know what? We're gonna be installing it tonight, so let's go ahead and get everything out. These are some pretty cool boxes though. Check that out. I know these K-members never stay this clean, but man, they are beautiful when you first open them up. UPR decal right there. So I'll tell you what, let me go ahead, unwrap this thing, and then let's look at it. So when you order the K-member, this is what you're gonna get. Basically just your K-member and your washers right here. There's not a lot that holds these things in, really not, at least on the bottom side anyway. So as you can see, we have our K-member, we've got our tubular A-arms over here, and we do have coilovers in the front. So we've got our coilovers already in the front of the car, if you guys remember that. So this should go, well, fairly good. Now, one more thing before I tell you why we're doing this. Well, actually, two more things. Sorry. So, as you can see, we have some Megabyte Juniors right here. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use these. So, this is where I'm going to ask your opinion. So you guys watching, with the Megabyte Juniors, I know that there is like an additional strap that goes to the back, like a bracket on this, where I think you can mount your shocks, coilovers, whatever the case may be back there. I don't know if you can run these things or not without it, but when I bought them, I didn't get them. We may just go ahead and order a set of nice upper and lowers. I love Megabyte, love them. They were awesome back in the day, but this is an incomplete kit, so I'm not sure if you can use this or not. So I don't know, either way. This is your torque box reinforcements right here. And guys, these are the real deal. So they have a cross brace that goes in, as you can see right here. It's going to go in and attach to each torque box. Upper and lower kit with some seriously heavy duty brackets for up top. So guys, we got a lot of work to do. I'm going to go ahead and spoil the rest of the surprise for you guys. We're going to be ordering a set of 35 spline axles and a spool for the car in 4-lug, baby. Yes, that's right. We're not going to 5-lug. We're staying 4-lug because I want to prove a point to you guys. Now, this will never be a 4-second car, but it's going to be quick. She's going to be quick regardless. I want to show you guys that 4-lugs are plenty to go fast on. So you've seen everything that we've got. Got a lot of parts back here, obviously, as you can see. Why are we doing this? Well, we want this car to go fast without braking, right? Ultimately, that's the goal. Right now, the way this car is set up is it's got power, but it has no suspension other than coilovers in the front, and that is it. So we got to fix that. If we want to be consistent, we want to go fast and not tear the car apart like underneath it anyway, like suspension and drivetrain and all that, then we've got to spend a little bit of money. We've got to put some good parts on this car. The reason why we're going K-member, well, it's for 2 reasons. Honestly, 3 reasons. We're going to lose some weight up front. It's going to make it easier to get to the turbo stuff. So anytime you got to work on something, it's a lot easier having that tubular K-member. And here's the other reason. I think the K-member in this car is actually shifted to the back. There's a little bit of movement in these K-members, and it has shifted to the back ever so slightly. So this wheel always rubs on the inside here. You can see where the paint's missing. I've had this problem with this car from day one. So I'm pretty sure that at some point this car had a tubular K-member, because whenever I got it, there were a couple K-member bolts loose. And also the rear end just had like the bolts just kind of stuck through the control arms. I mean, nothing was bolted down. So the battery used to be in the trunk of this car and all sorts of stuff like that. So this used to be a race car. I assume it had a tubular K-member, and then they just stuck the K-member in it and it was off. So I think that's why my wheels aren't centered correctly. Anyway, that's why we got everything we got. Guys, 4 takeovers coming up. The 7th and 8th of May this year. If you're watching this right now, this is 2021. I don't want any suspension issues like axles breaking or like torque boxes ripping, none of that type of stuff. If we have an issue, we're gonna be pushing that bitch on the trailer because the motor went out or because the transmission busted. That doesn't concern me because, as you know, we have a 347 stroker Dart block up there in the garage. So let it go. Let it spill its guts out all over the track because we got something for that if it happens. But what we can't risk is tearing the body of the car up underneath. So gotta make sure everything is good to go. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this video up. The next video will be us installing at least the K member on the car. Sure, there's gonna be some laughs, there's gonna be some jokes. Andrew and Hunter both, they're gonna come over and help me out. So look forward to that video coming out here real soon. And as always, thanks for watching.
It took you all this time. I've been here 20 minutes and now they
See, you know, I already knew Andrew's gonna have something to say. Excuse me now? This is what Andrew likes. See, you can always...
Dude, leave me alone.
What kind of hat is that you got?
What?
Not a brutal hat.
I ain't got one.
Give me some cash.
You got PayPal?
I got Cash App.
I don't use Cash App.
All right, so we got the K member in. This is a really simple process. I mean, once you take your